Played 3-on-3 at the end of practice, and looked pretty good. Looked about like he did yesterday in terms of the movement, and conditioning is going to be an issue. But we'll, hopefully he can get more and more work, and we'll see how he comes up tomorrow in terms of after a night of sleep coming off the workout. So he's, I would just say he's doubtful for tomorrow, but slowly but surely making progress.
If you were to play, you'd have to watch his minutes, right?
Yeah, probably. I mean, he hasn't, he's played, I guess, one full game in 3 weeks. So, but he's, he's a guy who can, turn it on, obviously, in a hurry. And the question would be extended minutes and that kind of stuff. So we'll figure it out when we get there. We're hoping to have that problem. That would be good to have to figure that out.
Watching the film, did what you saw on the film kind of match what you saw in the game?
Yeah, pretty much. We got outplayed, out-hustled. We didn't trust each other enough moving the ball, and we didn't deserve to win.
Steve, what does Steph need to do tomorrow to be able to?
The trainers would have to tell me that he's good to go. Steph would have to say he's good to go, and then we would have to figure out a plan from there.
Is Steph campaigning yet?
Not yet.
Did he do anything other than the 3-on-3?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I mean, we did a warm up and we did, some skill stuff, and he did all that stuff.
So you'll do a shoot around tomorrow?
Yeah, he'll go through shoot around, and like I said, we'll see how he is in the morning and figure some things out then.
I'm curious to know.
We upgraded. Ian Clark was on. Yeah. So, yeah. DeMarco's out 2 to 4 weeks.
Steph crushed him, huh?
Steve, curious to know your thoughts on, is it better to have Steph, if possible, get a game in this series versus start a new series, maybe with rust? You know what I'm trying to say?
So are we guaranteed to win this series?
Well,
is that the case?
Should you do well
Yes,
to win?
We're just trying to win. Tomorrow, we're trying to win this series. We can't plan based on anything other than beating the Blazers, and so that's anything else is just speculation.
Steve, in a situation like this, how much does it count what the player says, and how much is medical staff? How do you figure all that?
Well, you talk to both parties, and you trust the medical staff in terms of, is there potential for more damage, and then you trust the player with how he's feeling. And Steph has been, even when he's lobbied, like in the Houston series when he hurt his ankle, he would lobby and then admit, no, it's probably not right. And so I know that we will get a truthful answer from Steph. He's not going to try to be a hero, and we'll make the reasonable decision based on all the information.
Do you know what are the main ways an MCL might affect his game? Like, how would it bother? We haven't been able to speak to him about it.
Yeah, I mean, I never played with a sprained MCL, so I don't really know. But I mean, it would seem to be mobility, lateral moves, that kind of stuff. But we'll see how he feels.
When you saw him today, was his lateral movement look good?